isn't quite what I thought I'd be. When I was a kid on VOIP, I thought when I get older I'd marry her. I told her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office. 9 till 5's not the best, I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. He's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. And even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. Jared, of course I bet Jared. The one who took you away from me. You hit it off instantly. I know, 'cause you won't stop telling me. I've seen his jawline, shoulders and muscles push against his fashion sense. I've thought about what he looks like nude. Not gay though. 'Cause she's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. She's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. How on earth could I be safe when I'm one click away from insane? I just think that I deserve a little bit of what I earned. I'm not gonna make another scene. The one I made when I was 23 means I'm not allowed in Disney World. But he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. 'Cause even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. As your father, and you carry the same kind of temper too. But what a shame for the people of low community. Favorite things, fight and a lager. Name better way to spin out a jar or two. He's a model citizen through and through, you know. But quite like your girlfriend, how the fuck she end up with you? You know, we talk about all the dumb shit you do. In the back room of the bar, in the back seat of my car. She's the star. Well, now you need.
Hi! No, good. Hello, hello! How are you all doing today? Now you need to calm down. Alright, let's see. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Matt. Hi, Erin. Hello, Shattered. Hi, Mom. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. don't give me that face. Alright, let me turn that down a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I literally help you? Aaron, thank you so much for the resub! Oh my god, a year and a half! Thank you! What are you doing? What is she doing? You guys couldn't see it because of the way my camera is angled, but she literally, I watched her go under the gate that is outside of my door to push open my door. And as always, my chat will be rewarding you for it, of course. Oh, we're getting low, Bubby. I think this is the last biscuit. This is. All right, Bubs. I got a package. We're gonna do a little brief mail time, and I'm also gonna show you guys what I got at the Ren Fair, because I went to the Ren Fair for my birthday and I indulged. The first time I went to the Ren Fair this season, I did not buy anything. I just went there to see friends and like scope out what was happening, because they did change it. They changed some of the layout and they added some vendors, but it was a time and call women folk opened the door and then just left. She does that. She's like, remember, I'm welcome in here whenever I want. All right, come here, baby. Come here. The people want to see you. Can I have your paw? Thank you. You are drooling so much, it's gross. You're kind of icky. An icky little girl. What are you doing? You drop some? Wow. Never been to a Ren Fair? Was at one? Oh my god, so shattered. My local Ren Fair is like one of the best Ren Fairs I've ever been to. I've been to a couple of them. But they are so fun. So obviously a Ren Fair is where like the entire place is like decorated and sent back there so that it is similar to like medieval era times. Put my pop filter back down. Thank you, Miss Puppy. Thank you. You know what's even, she closed the door behind her. At least she's polite, you know, but now she's trapped herself in here. And I can't tell yet if I'm trapped in here with her or if she's trapped in here with me. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, so, oh my god, hi, Danny! Hello! You did come in right at Ren Fair Talk. As I said last time, Danny is the local falconer at our Ren Fairs, so she's very cool. I got to see her show. My dad was picked as one of the volunteers. And it was very fun. But those poor birds, it was so hot. It was so hot. The bird was like panting. I've never seen a bird pant. There is, guys, if you see me like going like this a lot, it's because there are fruit flies in my room and I'm doing everything I can to get rid of them. But yeah, are you trapped? Are you trapped? Is that what happened? Hey, what? Exit the premise. Whoop! And she knocked my light. How rude. But I have to grab something. Okay. Yeah, so basically a Ren Fair is a Renaissance festival where everything is decorated and decked out like you were in medieval times. There are actors walking around the streets that are talking to you in like old English. Not literal old English because you literally would not be able to understand that, but like Victorian times English. With British accents and everything. There's a queen, or a king, depending on what your fair's plotline is. Right now we are in the era of Queen Elizabeth. So, but like young Queen Elizabeth. And there's a plotline, so there's a morning joust, there's a midday joust, and then there's the finale joust. We have the Globe Theater, so we have a lot of like musical performances, where they sing like shanties and stuff like that, or they put on plays, like they put on a lot of parodies of Shakespeare's plays and stuff like that. They serve like ciders and ales and stuff like that at the bars, and then you can get like a whole turkey leg. I like getting Scotch eggs, which are like, it's like a hard-boiled egg that is wrapped in pork, which I know sounds like really kind of gross when you describe it, but I promise you they are so delicious. And then my mom and I got apple pie, because you can get 2 apple pies for $7 and they're like covered in cinnamon sugar and they're so good. Yes, actually this evening, I'm driving back to, the property of the Ren Fair to see if I can locate my dad's lost wallet. Because he probably dropped it in the freaking parking lot. But hi, Lucky! Hello! How are you doing today? Welcome in! Anyone with the job of Falconer is very cool. Agreed, Aaron. Agree. Zip didn't fly, was so sad. Yeah, it's okay. Honestly, Zip did amazing. Like, considering it was like 92 freaking degrees out, he was so hot. Yeah. He's not looking forward to a 3-day weekend, the poor guy. Oh my god, wait, are they doing a show on Monday because of Labor Day? Yeah. Thankfully, it's not like his whole wallet. Like, he brought like a pouch that had like his glasses, which he put his glasses on so he didn't lose those. But it had his credit card in it and I think his ID. So, those need to be found. I would love that, Danny. If we can't find it in the parking lot, then I will text you and be like, can you like peek around the Joust area or something if you get a chance? Because those are the only places that it feasibly could have been, like, is the area from the Joust, like straight up the main street to the exit. Those are like, cause he had it when we sat down at the Joust. Forgot it was gonna be Labor Day till my work told me. It was a very pleasant surprise. Yeah, 3-day weekend! I'll probably go because I only work, I only work at 4 p.m. And so any day I can go to fair for like the first half of day and then just go to work in the evening, I'm gonna do because I want to. Speaking of fair, do you guys want to see what I got at fair? Yeah, and also, like, in addition to the actors and all the performances they put on, there's, like, a bunch of, vendors that sell there. So they, I will, Danny, thank you. So they sell clothing, they sell weapons, you can buy a sword. I can show you guys a sword that I bought, from previous years. It's zip tied shut right now. Because, and I probably shouldn't, I don't know if I should show like a whole ass sword on stream, but here is it in its sheath. This is a replica of Sting from the Hobbit movie. Sting is the sword that Bilbo uses. It usually glows blue when there are orcs nearby to warn him. So this is it in its sheath, and then like if I took it out, it would literally just be like a silver sword that's shaped like this. So you get the general idea, and it's in its frog. Hello, Bisquiff, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. And I'm doing well, Lucky. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing really, really good. Thanks about going to a run fair with you. I know, Eowyn, please come down. So that's my Sting. Ugh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fall. Okay. But I'll show you guys what I got at Ren Fair on Sunday, which was my birthday. So this is kind of my belated birthday stream, but like, it's been, I was gonna do a belated birthday stream on Tuesday, but you know, I went to the DMV to get my license renewed and they decided to take 4 hours, so I didn't do that. So I'll show you what I got for my birthday instead. I bought for myself. Because my birthday gift from my parents was getting to go see Dear Evan Hansen in the city near me. You're doing well. I'd ask who you were, but yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've actually started washing my hair with a pink depositing shampoo that is brighter than the one I've been using, so it's actually adding some of the vibrant pink back in, and I'm very pleased with that. It's kind of hard to tell because of the lighting, but so this is that's the one that we're trying to get Aaron to, Danny. We're trying to get Aaron to our fair. This is the first thing I bought. It is a bottle that attaches to a belt. It has a bunch of little crystals in it. I don't know if you can see. I can like take them out because this cork does come off. I can take some of them out. You can't really tell, but they're like little gemstones. It seems like there's fragments of like citrine in here, tourmaline, quartz. There's a little bit of like black onyx or something in there. But yeah, it's just a bunch of little rocks. There's, you can't really see because of the glare. That's like the main issue. but there's some quartz like spires in it, or like pendant type pieces in here. It's really cool. So, and I can obviously empty out the rocks and put whatever I want in there whenever I feel like it. So, that is the first purchase, and I got it with a brown strap with a black leather wrap so that I can pair it with my black or my brown like corset accessories. So that's what I did. I also think this brown leather really looks like bacon. I don't know, that's just me. It kind of reminds me of a strip of bacon. This is the fit that I'm wearing today, guys. I kind of like don't fully love how it came together, but I wanted to wear something that was kind of goth looking since we are romancing Spirit and she is the goth babe of Dead by Daylight. I wish I could show you this skirt properly. So I'm wearing my black corset. Here's how it looks in the back. I'm wearing it layered over this, like, it's so hard to show black clothing on a camera. Over this, like, I don't know how to show you the material of this, but it's a very light material. It has this beautiful detailing on the front that you can see, and these kind of like a little bit of mini Juliet sleeves. Hi, Father! Hello, hello! Of course, hi, Father! I love you! And then the skirt has this beautiful, like, black layered lace underneath it. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah. And then that goes down to, like, my knees. I can't do that. I was gonna try and stand on the edge of my bed. There you go. That's what it looks like. Okay. And then there's, like, tulle over it. So that's my spirit romancing outfit because, I want to impress the goth girl, by obviously changing my appearance to look goth. I'm kidding. You don't ever change yourself to impress somebody, but clearly I already had all these items in my closet, so, like, it's not like I had to go out of my way for it. Thank you so much, guys! You're so nice! This is one of the other things I bought at the Ren Fair. I got this mug. It's got little mushrooms on it, and then, you'll never believe it, it also has a little mushroom lid. So I have this that I've been drinking out of all weekend because I am drinking green tea with pomegranate in it like I need it to live. So that's one of the things I got as well. The mushroom lid helps keep the heat of the tea in, so if I put it on top, it actually helps trap some of the heat in and keep it hot for longer, which is really, really nice. Thank you guys! Thank you! And then the last thing I bought, you'll notice I didn't buy a lot of things, and that's because I did, I let myself buy, like, one expensive piece of, what's called garb. Garb is just the general term, that, like, fair folk use a lot for, like, the pieces of costuming that they can, like, throw on and layer and change to make various, like, fair outfits. So I let myself spend money on, like, one piece of garb every year that's, like, a little bit more expensive. And so this is the one I got this year. Guys, I am literally so excited for this. You're not even ready. Hold on. Let me move my chair to the side a little bit. People who are my friends on Snapchat already saw me try this on, but it is this gorgeous overdress. It's got, like, an opening so that you wear a chemise underneath it. So this is what it looks like. It is literally so freaking pretty. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! It's so pretty. Danny, if you have Snapchat, I know that, like, even if you don't use it, you should send me it so I can add you. Because I send people, when I try on different costuming and stuff, I send people Snapchats of me trying them on. It's kind of hard to tell because of the glare, but this fabric is like it's like a whitish, blue silver material. Like, it's got a shimmer to it, but and then there's, like, this beautiful rose patterning on it, and then it's like a bluish white. It is so gorgeous. It reminds me of the detailing of the lace that my cousin had on her wedding dress. So I am obsessed with it. That's okay, I understand, Danny, no worries. But yeah, so that is the piece of fair garb that I treated myself to, on Sunday for my birthday. And that's everything. That's everything I bought from Fair. Kind of a small haul for me, because usually I go absolutely insane and I black out and I wake up like $1,000 later and I have like a whole armful of stuff. But last year in Fair I went to spend $500 on a leather vest thing and $250 on a big black cloak that I ended up using as a big snuggie. I remember the story about the cloaks that, the cloaks that Bones and Wiz both got. My goodness, those things are gorgeous though. I got myself a new overdress before Fair. Yeah, I also bought, Danny, I'm like almost positive you and I, that green overdress that you were wearing at Fair, I'm pretty sure I have the exact same one, if it's from Holy Clothing, in red with gold detailing. Oh, I did get a tiny dragon clip. You're so right, Danny. I also got one of those. Where did I put him? Because I was wearing him with my Daenerys. I dressed up as Daenerys with my dad because my dad was dressed as Tyrion. And then I did have a dragon clip. Did I put him over here? Let me see if I can find him really fast. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I stuffed him in here. Whoa. I don't think he's still in my Daenerys, like on my Daenerys cosplay. He definitely isn't, so... Oh wait, I see where I put him. I'll tell you guys. You guys go. Tyrion is the hand. It is from Holy Clothing, yeah! Yeah. I got one as well, Danny. Is Tyrion the brother who got the golden crown? No. That is, yeah, no. We hate him. Tyrion is the hand of the queen when Daenerys decides that she wants to become queen of Westeros. Yeah, he's the imp. But here's my little leather dragon. Isn't he so cute? He's on a little clip so that I can put him like on my head if I wanted to. I love him so much. He is made of genuine leather. And you can see that he has like this scaling detail on him. He was painted this beautiful like golden orange red color, and I love him so much. He's very, very cool. So he's one of my Daenerys dragons. I love him. Guys, I mean, he needs a name though. I guess like technically if he was one of Daenerys's dragons, it would be like Dragon. I don't come for me for being a fake fan of, I cannot remember the name of all three of her dragons, but I love him. So that's the dragon clip that I got. Yours is purple shimmer with a bit of gold bronze. I love that combination. Gold and purple is such an underappreciated color combo. Who's the brother's name that got his head covered in liquid gold? I forget his name. I hated him. I hated him so much. His name is Rhaegar. He got what he deserved. That's all I'm saying. He got what he deserved. And then also, guys, I'm sorry the first half of the stream is like a haul. But I did receive a lot of stuff. I did just get dropout mail, and it's not very exciting, but I did get the cute pink and yellow dropout t-shirt because, guys, if you like streaming services and you like comedy and you like supporting like small actors and original artists, get a dropout subscription. If you are a Dungeons and Dragons fan, if you are a TTRPG fan, get a dropout subscription. $5 a month. I got it with a discount and I just paid for a yearly subscription. And it was like $40, which means I'm paying like $2 a month for the first full year of my dropout subscription. I This t-shirt is literally my color palette. And the work that like Brennan Lee Mulligan, Abria Iyengar, all of the people that participate in the Dimension 20 series on Dropout, just phenomenal. Just incredible storytelling. Skylar, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I'm doing a little bit of like a mail haul / Ren Fair haul before we start romancing the spirit. But yeah, so this is my Dropout t-shirt that I got from them because how could I not? The color palette was literally my color palette, my favorite colors. And then the last thing I got, I ordered from a company called Dryad Tea. I ordered a tea box that was custom picked out based on my Dungeons and Dragons character. This is a snippet of how much I sent them about my Dungeons and Dragons character because I'm an insane person. But to be fair, they said be as detailed as you can, so I was. iPhone measures with such great... Oh, thank you for the host. I appreciate it, Mom. Remember, guys, you can host the stream totally for free. It helps boost us in the algorithm a little bit and bring in new friends. They gave me a enamel pin that has, it's kind of hard because it has the plastic on it, so let me take it out of there. It's like an oil slick enamel pin, so you can't really see it very well, but it does have a rainbow color shift to it. And it's a D10 steeping in a cup of tea because a D10 is the hit die for a paladin. Danny, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. So whenever my character who is a paladin levels up, I roll a D10 to see how many hit points she gets for her next level. So I love that it's a D10. I think that's wonderful. They gave me some dice. This was the medium tea chest, so it was $50. It came with this pin, it came with this gorgeous set of dice. I wish I could show you guys how gorgeous these are, but my camera doesn't focus properly. One of my goals for upgrading this stream is to get a camera that will obviously autofocus. Like, I literally can't put into words how gorgeous these dice are. You can't see them very well because of my camera, but they are opalescent with a shimmer in them that turns purple. And they also have this really pretty lettering on them in silver. So I like them a lot. Yeah, it's so hard to see. So I'm not gonna force it, but they have glitter in it, and then they have an opalescent shimmer. You can kind of see it there. They are gorgeous. I can always send a photo in the Dungeons and Dragons chat in the Discord, so that you guys can see them, but they're beautiful. I love them so much. And then for $50, I got, oh wait, real quick, this is not something that came with the tea chest order. I ordered this separately from them, but it is a tea steeper that has D20s attached to it. So I got these kind of smoky, semi-translucent dice attached to it because they also remind me of my paladin. So I got that. Oops, I hit my teacup. And then for $50, I got 10 teas. Here they all are. This is a ton of tea. I got a free sample tea from them that is called Fall Court. It has 2 servings. It's a black tea with hibiscus, rose hips, cinnamon, apple pieces, orange pieces, calendula, and pumpkin pieces. So that sounds absolutely delicious, and I cannot wait to try it. All of these are blends that they make themselves or they collaborate with other creators to make. I got one called Darkest Woods, which is an oolong with chocolate notes and almond with the faintest hint of wood smoke and cinnamon. That also sounds absolutely divine. If you're a tea person like me, you know how exciting it is to get this many blends of tea. I got Grimdark. It says, a tea blend for things that go bump in the night. A deep mix of black teas, clove, and roasted. I think it says mate. I don't know what that means exactly, but it says a blend to remind you to be careful what you wish for. I love that they're like fantasy themed. This one's a world of my own. It's based off the quote from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. It's a delicately fresh blend of pomegranate and mint over a black tea base. Pomegranate's one of my favorite flavors, so I'm so excited for that one. This one's Summer Goblin Market because of something from Ida's backstory. It's caffeine free with that taste strongly of cinnamon and orange with a perfect sweet with perfect sweet notes of strawberry, a perfect dessert tea. So I love that. Steeper. There is Impossible Girl. I'm so excited for this one. It says gingerbread and hazelnut are the 2 main flavor notes for this black tea. Perfect for an Impossible Girl. Try it sweetened with a touch of honey and a dash of milk. Gingerbread and hazelnut sounds absolutely phenomenal. That is a tisane from South America. It's an herb that contains not caffeine, but another form of stimulant. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Danny. I did not know that. Wanderer, a light wandering blend of tea. This is lemony with a touch of lavender to deepen the flavor. A tea for those who want to see the world. I love that. We've got Girl with the Lion's Tail. So these last 3 have poems on them, and they say an S.J. Tucker blend. So I wonder if they collaborated with a poet for these. I could be wrong, but this one says warm hazelnut notes blended with cinnamon and vanilla. That sounds absolutely divine. A Firebird's Child chai. So this is just a chai, like a really spicy chai. And then this is I Belong to Me. Sweet pomegranate and warm clove layered over a green tea with grounding earthy notes. So those are all the tea flavors I got. Thank you for bearing with me while I read all of them, but I couldn't, they all just sound so delicious. I couldn't skip any of them. So again, I got that from Dryad Tea. The order that I placed is called You Happen Upon a Tea Shop. And it is designed so that you tell the shopkeeper what kind of character has stumbled into their tea shop, and then they send you a custom package based on your character's story and what they're like. And obviously you can give them like suggestions that are like, I prefer sweet teas or something like that, but they're random. So they will create something that reminds them of your D&D character, and I think that is so wonderful. It is a small business. And you know I love supporting small businesses, so I will be linking it in the small business chat in the Discord as well. And make sure to check them out if that sounds like something you're interested in, guys. Obviously, it doesn't have to necessarily be a D&D character. It can just be an OC. So definitely give them a look if you are a tea fan. Hi, Daniel! Welcome in! Oh, I understand. Okay. Well, you know, Aaron, I think also it is a wonderful gift for, like, someone in your party, if they're having, like, a birthday or something. I think you could easily, like, send a description of their character to the shop and then, get them a custom tea kit, for their birthday or whatever you see fit. Keep in mind, processing times for orders with Dryad Tea are a little bit long just because they're a team of like 4 people. And they are like they blew up on TikTok, so they got an overwhelming amount of orders. So I placed an order back in April and I just received my order in like mid-August, or late August. So it was about 4 months of a wait, a little less than 4 months, closer to 3. But absolutely worth it. It's just something that you'd have to keep in mind to do in advance, you know? All right, guys. Now that I have talked to you guys for half an hour, what say you we finish our route with the spirit? For those of you who were not here last time, we are playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator, where you get to pick one of 4 killers, potentially 5, because I think there might be a trickster ending that you can get, to romance and go on dates with, like, the whole 9 yards, and try to survive as well, because they are killers. And we have been pursuing the spirit as of right now. She is the beautiful goth girlfriend of our dreams. And we have already gone on, I think we're technically on day 3 of being on the island. I think we might actually be approaching the conclusion of her route. So if we do happen to get to the end of the game today, if we don't die, maybe, or even if we do die, if we get to the end of the route today, I will then transition into some normal Dead by Daylight rounds to wrap up the game. But if we do end up finishing around like 3 p.m. EST, which is in approximately an hour, I will be hopping off a bit early today because I have to go drive to the fairgrounds to see if I can find my dad's wallet. So, that's okay, Daniel. I hope you are having a lovely day. I'm going to launch Hooked on You now. I agree with the feedback that the mini games in this game are kind of like eh. But I will also say I do appreciate the fact that they styled the mini games like skill checks in the original Dead by Daylight. I think that's a clever little like hint back to the original game that it comes from. But they are kind of like rough. Like they're kind of rough. All right. Keep in mind that there is a photosensitivity warning for this game. So, if you are prone to epilepsy, or sensitive to flashing lights, there are moments of that in this game, so keep that in mind, please. Let me pull you guys up on my second screen so I can see y'all. Let's see, go here. There you guys are. All right. So, this is where we left off. You can see we played for 2.5 hours last time. And I'm very excited. Let's hop back in. So, the romanceable options are Huntress, Spirit, Trapper, and the Wraith. And last time, we, Daniel. Last time, we had to vote off one of the eligible bachelors and bachelorettes, and we voted off the Trapper because he's awful and I hate him. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right, you didn't have to go on that Huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. Okay. We did go on a date with the Spirit. We went to the bar and we had I ordered her a dark and stormy. Oh, and then we went to the lighthouse and it did not go very well because I made some dumb choices. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? I am also attempting to do voices for these characters and it's not very good, so I apologize. You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Also, if the game is too loud at any point, let me know and I can turn it down a little bit. Suddenly the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk over for your big moment, if we finish this literally right away, I will just play Dead by Daylight. Don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Lemon. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no reason. Surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses? Oh, give me 1 second. There we go. Murder and baking out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green gamer phone, of course, no problem, Danny. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers, there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she has opened up to you. I've I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. So, are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad. We're on a schedule. I'm so excited. Guys? There she is! You make your way back over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about the rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. But who cares? Lemon, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. Huh? The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, like The Bachelor. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, they're like lilies. Or, yeah, maybe hibiscus? I think they're lilies. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. I'm sorry. No. Lemon, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Yeah, no. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Exactly, Aaron. Obviously, we're going with Spirit. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, Lemon. Get out of my face. I thought it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, Yeah, he murdered me and I woke as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom, A lot of time, when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends on what movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. No. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. Of course, bye, Aaron! Have a great day at work! I love you! Mwah! Have a good day! I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly out here digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. But you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try to swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means that you've got courage, or an open mind, or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here? Oh, I love you! Maybe? While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops? Oh, no, not of this trip. Of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here's really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it ourselves. But there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. What does that mean? As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date these two. Those two, they seem like they know how to have a good time. Oh my god. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today. See? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has ever lived to tell about it. I need to turn on my little fan because I am dying of heat. It is so hot today. If you guys hear the sound it makes, let me know and I will turn it off or adjust it accordingly. We're going there. Hold on, it's making like a sound and I can fix it. Hold on, I got this. I can fix this. Definitely not that way. Okay. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? Hi Wraith, you seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that's ever been sucked. Lemon, thank you. Thank you for choosing someone, anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone again forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, you know, on that date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So, what you doing? Headed up to the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, now he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view. That was my attempt to get the audio to fade out. Did it work? I don't think so. You know, I think Wraith was kidding about the whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, you know, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You usually don't see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath the spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come up with me into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Thank you, Bull. I appreciate it. Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit something right here and now, to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? There is a fruit fly. Okay. I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Go up, maybe die. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be worth it. Gamers, we go down ballin'. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of the sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up but down as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Spooky. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hadn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it, it's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead! Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That is true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went? Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose? Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe it... Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and then it becomes frighteningly clear to you. That switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Oopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking into the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. What's up, Shadow? I want to see it, but well, I'm a little scared. I'm not a full-time streamer. I have a job outside of streaming. Hello, Zay, welcome in! Oh my god, you're here from Gabs! I love Gabs so much, welcome in! We are doing a Dead by Daylight dating simulator, and we are romancing the spirit here. How are you doing today? Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Oh, okay, I have to do a skill check here. Hold on a second. Limber up. I gotta be ready. Oh my god. You're joking. Does that count? Perfect! Okay! Oh my god! I'm gonna miss this one so bad. It's the way I'm so good at this. I'm gonna fail this one. Okay, I didn't get it perfect, but I got it on the skill check. You're at work? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your work day to stop by. I'm so happy to have you here. All right, not bad. There's another one. Uh-oh. Okay, we still hit the skill check. We did it. We did it, boys. We did it, lads. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I really thought I was gonna bite it there. Hi, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm so lucky you'd put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist, the incredible... Oh wait, this is not her talking. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored. And it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life, and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Thank you, Zay! Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. Okay. Hello? I'm in a mine shaft. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. I'm so scared. Is she gonna kill me? It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. Oh? She's not talking to me. Voice acting in my future? That would be a dream, but I highly doubt it. I don't have the range that I feel like you need to be a voice actor. I can do silly little voices because I play Dungeons and Dragons, and so I learned how to do voices for like characters and NPCs and stuff like that. And I did acting for like 13 years, but in terms of my vocal range, it's very limited. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody! I'm sorry? The Trapper and the Spirit? Girl. This is an upgrade. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm an upgrade from that. I voted him off the island, that's how bad he is. Are you kidding me? Not me getting the Trapper. Dead by Daylight, what? Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan Macmillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Rin, Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I'm gonna get killed by the Trapper. I'm gonna get murdered by the Trapper. I think that your shouting woke up Lemon. My shouting? I'm gonna stay quiet here, folks. In an attempt to be as quiet as possible, you hold your breath and freeze in place. Sorry we woke you up, Lemon. After what happened, you'd probably be better off sleeping for a bit longer. Things just got out of hand. How'd you know? You were talking in your sleep. Basically non-stop, until you woke up and then got quiet. What was I saying? I don't know, I don't speak Dutch. She speak Netherlands? I hope I did that correctly. Blickbar? I don't know. Yeah, see, there you go again. The jig is up, as they say. They know you're awake now and you're going to have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Clearly I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper? But after the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, and so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper! A girl, a reality check! That sounded touchy to me. Thank you, thank you. Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries? My favorite topic! I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me, I didn't tell him about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see I'm not wanted. So, you three a throuple now, or? Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. We were not a thing! Nobody traps the Trapper! Not with traps or with relationships! And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that the Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me. And it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship, because somebody really didn't want to have that talk. But we were more than friends. I dispute the events as told, for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Oh my god, he sounds like that audio that's like, ladies, like, I'm watching and I'm stalking where you least expect it. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp? But I did just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess it's more... I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at? Well, for starters. Excuse me, I'll take that question. Thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest. For revenge. Everybody, for revenge. Thank you. Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. I'm not gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna die. Rewind to here when I end up dying eventually. Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, Lemon. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all of that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears, and showed me that they aren't everything about me, that I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. That was too much information! Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to the Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-ass dating show parody thing? At first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought that there would be an audience for this? But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. The way they spelled actually with a T. Actual T, real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us. Listen, Lemon. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. Yeah, it was definitely a backhanded compliment. If you want to get to her, you have to get through me first. By passing Trapper's Test, TM. Coming to BHVR TV, Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. I'm gonna die. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. It's Rin Yamaoka, because the Yamaoka estate. What is going on with Trapper's feelings now? He's wild. It's obviously Rin Yamaoka. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. I'm scared. What lives inside Spirit? It's a dragon! Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl, before she was hell-bent on revenge? A restaurant. She just told me this. I listen to women when they speak. I listen! I know, to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? It's black. Excuse me? Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. You got this, Lemon. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Regretting parts of your life, not being seen for who you are, having unfinished business. Regretting parts of your life, not being seen for who you are. I'm having one of those moments where I'm reading the words on the screen and not internalizing any of them. Having unfinished business is what I think is the answer. Regretting parts of your life, not being seen for who you are. It's either the first one or the last one. If I get this wrong, I'm gonna die. It's gotta be having unfinished business, right? Because her whole thing is revenge. Oh, this one's rough. Because this was something that she said, maybe the dragon inside her represents unseen parts. Yeah. But like, because here's the thing, right? This is why I'm between the two, because like her major motivator is revenge, right? So that's having unfinished business. Like she never got to have revenge on her father, so that's like a huge part of her whole story. But not being seen for who you are, like the shards in her body are like mirror shards, and like glass shards. So I'm like wondering if it's not being seen for who you are because of like the whole mirror imagery. I don't think it's regretting parts of your life. Hi, Iggy! I kind of want to cheat. Because I don't want to lose here. I don't want to die here. I've come this far. I've played 3 hours of this game, and I don't want to die on this final question. Hello! Thank you for the host. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Iggy, my beloved? Get out of my face, you little fruit fly. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so conflicted! Go for it, I'm gonna shoot. Everyone look away. Everyone look away. Okay, hold on. Okay. It is not being seen for who you are. So here's the thing. I would have picked that option anyway, so we're good. Okay. When I pitched Trapper's tests to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as the final prize for winning. So I killed them all right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. Zay, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Lemon Tree. I do hope you enjoy the stream and any future streams to come. If you have any interest, we do have a Discord as well. You can !Discord and join. We have a lovely community there, and we have a lot of like lovely channels to share with others in. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Yeah. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're gonna win is me saying, congratulations for passing Trapper's test! Not that this was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen? Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules. Even if I literally just made them up, you got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me an excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow, but for now, you two have fun. Wink, 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 Trapper out. I'm sorry you had to endure that. We did guess right. I'm glad. Like, I feel better that I confirmed it, but I'm glad that I already was gonna pick the right answer. You know what I mean? What, 5 measly questions? It was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous as unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz. All of it, especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. Rin! Rin! Curly! Thank you so much for the resub! Cappy doing the laundry. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. By the way, your new tattoo looks amazing. I saw it on Twitter. It looks so good. Are you going for like a full sleeve situation? Because it looks like it's kind of building up into that and it looks so good. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone up in the lantern room at the tower? Get your mind out of the gutter, Lemon. It's not that kind of game. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told... No, wait. It is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me? There's no place I'd rather be. It better not be that kind of game because I'm not getting kicked off of Twitch. You're excited to return to the lantern room of the lighthouse, despite all of the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. There's like blood dried on the ground on the left. I don't know if you see that, but like literally the entire left-hand side of the bottom of this screen is just splattered blood. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing when you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Claudette! Dwight! Funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will. Thank you for the host. Thank you so much, Curly. I appreciate it. The left arm is full sleeve with small tats like that one. I love that. It looks so good. I love the bimbofication of Dwight in this game. You're so right, Iggy. Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time, you know that we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that. I got wax in your ears, friend? I asked you not to interrupt. Excuse me, Dwight. Too late. The black light flares. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal states. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders? Grandpa? Oh my god. My little Rin. You're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What? Lemon, meet Grandpa Kazan Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row. I didn't know they were related! I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. Oni! And I expect you all to say the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel. But you... Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel! You must treat me with respect, or so help me I'll be cleaning bits of your head off of my kanabo. A kanabo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. Dirk? Calling him that from now on. Changing my name to that anytime I play Dwight now. It's Dwight, sir. And Claudette, remember we explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and to give or withhold your approval. 5 greats! Great-great-great... Oh, sorry, this is Dwight. Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all of eternity to continue with the rest of the... whatever this is. Show? Game? Experience? Oh yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my power and magnitude can help. Self-important much? Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends and family may call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper, and not only in the sheer size of the man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type. You sure you can, or want to, measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever class of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad-dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. Peasant! I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light! Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly. Like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In his day, for such an imposing presence, he sure does give off some serious old man yells at Cloud vibes. Hi, Moody! Hello, welcome in! It's so good to see you! I hope you're doing well. Doing all these voices kills my throat. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. We didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much if you ask me. But I didn't make the rules, the rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about? Spirit giggles at her. Great. Okay, I'm not saying all those every time. At Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Edo period. Silence, peasant! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool. Guys, if you ever want to read a very interesting graphic novel about the samurai code, there's a graphic novel called, I think it's called The Five Rings. But I read it in my world literature class. It was very good, and I did learn about the samurai code. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant. You've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in! It has been going well, thank you, Looney! Yeah, he is, Iggy. Yeah, he is. Claude, Doris, fetch my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together as a family! Grandpa, no! That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Ah, yes, sure. Wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, Lemon has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They've fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. This is hooked on you, Looney. This is the Dead by Daylight dating simulator. I am romancing the lovely spirit to the right, Rin. And this is her grandpapa, the Oni from Dead by Daylight. And then that's Dwight and Claudette on the left-hand side. I think I'm good over here, actually. Rin, now, push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaoka name. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I shall trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if Lemon ever treats me poorly, you have my word, on our family's honor, I will weld my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. Are you sure you want to marry into this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it, but maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants! Clint! Danis! Return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. Yes? Sure. I swear this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I'll never be able to measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense, I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I would never expect you to, or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I've imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live. And yet, as you know, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. Or at least, maybe I was, until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby! You haven't won the game yet. Please, don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. I think we've spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach. I haven't won the game yet, but, like, I faced down her grandfather. Go in. Go in. I think it went in. Loser, idiot. Sorry, I have this apple that traps fruit flies sitting off to the left of my desk, and there's a fruit fly that is definitely about to meet its maker. The moonlight sets on a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Excuse me! This bathing suit that they designed for her. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Ayo! Again? I mean, yes, of course. Last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. I like that she took off her hat. A sign of respect. To be totally real with you, I kind of just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just something about that kind of attention that really gets people talking. There are literally... I'm about to go on a murderous rampage against these fruit flies that are flying around my head. Steady. Steady. Ugh! Got it. Almost. What you mean? Yes! Oh. Almost. Yes! Oh, almost. Almost. Yes! God, that's so goddamn hot. I love feeling your hands sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. Exactly, Zay. Exactly. Get up here right now. Oh my god, look at her cute little face! Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Why is she crying? Daniel! Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean, salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it won't have all been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself, exhausted, away from Spirit. Wow, a bloody piece of glass. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips with blood. Sorry, I think I got it stuck to me when I was having the best night of my life. Worth! Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp edge of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. Guys, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think we freaking won the game. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. If I, like, survive and get off this island now, done and done. Now is the time, Lemon, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, Lemon, can we talk privately? Maybe I'm not here, maybe somewhere else would be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedules, Spirit. Very strongly. And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it! Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Lemon privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire someone, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Am I getting broken up with immediately? Of course, of course! Thank you so much, Looney! Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think? No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Lemon yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though? If you're gonna end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice. Everyone out! Except for Lemon. Did someone say final howls? That's kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right? Especially you! Out! I love how Trickster is shaded with neon colors. This is so specific, but I don't know, you probably can't see my mouse because I don't think I have my OBS capturing my mouse, but if you look on the left side of his abs, they're shaded with like a pink and purple tone, and then if you look on the right side of his body, instead of shading the darker parts of his body with a darker shade, they actually shade them with like this neon blue, and it looks so cool in contrast. Anyway, alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful than even the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh. Bad. Gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Literally, Zay! What is happening? We all would as a family. I'm looking at his abs, but don't ask me what color things are. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests. Someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. She's breaking up with me! Can we just be friends? I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know, if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you. Friends it is! I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here? I'm not sure I'd use the word ends. And for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us? We're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, Lemon. What the hell? I just spent all this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told that I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I said good night, Lemon. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. Friends forever! Look at this cute splat! Like, this art is so cute, are you kidding? And so, my precious killers live happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Lemon. See you again later. And again, and again, and again. Forever. One down. I love Haikyuu! Oh my god! Wow, she did just hit it and quit it. The chibi splash is so cute. Well, we did it, gang. Well, you know what? We did get broken up with in the last scene, but I will say, I feel like we got one of the better endings. I wonder if there is a way to, like, stay in a relationship, but I feel like it's made to have that be the good ending. I lived. I am alive. And according to Plu, because when I started playing this game, Plu was like, oh, I watched someone play it and it took them like 8 hours, but apparently it took them 8 hours because they kept dying so frequently. And I never once did I think I was actually going to die in this game. The only time I thought I was gonna die is when I voted off Trapper because he told me he would kill me if I rejected him. And so I thought he was gonna follow through on that. And then now we've learned, from that and also the Trapper threatening me in the mine, that the Trapper makes a lot of promises he can't keep. He has a lot of bark and almost no bite. I'm sure that's untrue if you anger him in other ways, but you know what? I'm happy we're friends with the spirit. I'm Ace, so that's totally fine with me. Oh my goodness. Look at all these amazing people who worked on this game. This game is so fun! I will definitely be doing other playthroughs of it. Obviously, I feel like we should try and romance the Huntress. And honestly, I'm kind of interested in the Wraith storyline because the Wraith was talking the whole time about trying to figure a way off the island, and I'm kind of curious about that. Plus, I liked him. Will I ever play and try to romance the Trapper? Maybe for like shits and giggles, maybe not on stream, but maybe I'll do it in the Discord sometime just to find out, you know? Because it's a good like 4 or 5 hours playing this game to get through it. So that's a lot of time to dedicate to romancing the worst possible person. But yeah. All right, excellent. There we go. We did it. Let's see how many achievements total I got from that. I unlocked 8 achievements during my first playthrough. There are 26 or 36, so I got 22% of the achievements in one playthrough, which feels about right because that's like a quarter and I only did one path. So I got Still Alive, surviving my first day, 2 days in Paradise, 2 days in Tropical Paradise is more of a vacation, that's surviving to the second day. 1 down, I finished the full game once through. Trial run, it was just doing the intro. Casual minigamer, I tried the minigame. See a Trapper because I sent the Trapper packing. Morose match, Revenge never looked as cute as it did in a sun hat and a black bikini because I went on the date with the spirit, and I got Friends Forever. You didn't find love, but you found friendship that will last forever and ever and ever and ever. Wow, there's a couple of achievements that I'm actually not, like, sure with, but I guess I would have to, like, play the game differently. I also really would be interested in how it would play if I played it and romanced more than one person at a time. You know what I mean? But that was so much fun. Let me close the game. And for those of you, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. When you buy Hooked on You, you get free cosmetics in Dead by Daylight. So I'm just gonna launch Dead by Daylight real quick. Do you guys want to see the new opening animation actually? Because Project W is happening. So you'll get to see, if you haven't already seen, Dead by Daylight did a second Resident Evil collaboration, and this is the opening sequence. That goes with that. They added a bunch of new characters, I think 3 whole new characters into the game, which is incredible, and this is what it looks like. I think it's so cool seeing licensed characters interacting with the Dead by Daylight original characters, because that's Rebecca, I believe, from... Yeah, that's Rebecca from Resident Evil carrying Meg. Oh, women. Wesker.
I'll kill you quickly. live to see the dawn.
Whoa! And then they added back the thing that, is it Nemesis's voice? He goes, "Dead by daylight." You'll hear it.
Dead by daylight.
It was so quiet, and for what? Dead by daylight. On God, if these bitches fly into my tea. Whole new reason to put the mushroom lid on top of my mug. But I'll show you guys really quickly. These are the cosmetics that I got from owning Hooked on You. So I got this freaking Jake Park skin. Not that one. This one. This is the Jake Park skin you get for having Hooked on You. I think it's actually really cool. I don't know why they gave it to Jake, because Jake's literally nowhere in the game. But I like it a lot. I like his rainbow swim trunks. I like the fact that he has like the strap to his surfboard around his ankle and it's been broken off, and then he's got the like bit in like 1/3 remaining of his surfboard. It's really cool. I like it a lot. It's a good Jake skin. And then here is the ooh, obviously I gotta put that on there. Here is the charm that I got from Hooked on You as well. It goes on any killer or survivor. Here's what it looks like. Wow! It's the little Hooked on You logo. I didn't realize it was a fuzzy heart either. That's really cool. And it's stuck in the trapper's trap. So there you go. That is what you get if you get the Hooked on You game. And I think it's so cool. I think it's really nice. Also, guys, really quickly, look, I bought one of the Fang Min skins because they gave her a cosplay skin of Jill. I believe it's Jill's, yeah, Jill cosplay. So it's funny because now I own the Fang Min Jill cosplay, and I also own Jill. So, wow, it's like looking in a mirror. Anytime they have a skin that says cosplay in it, sign me up. So, there you go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I think that was really fun. That was so much fun. Honestly, I had a lot of, like, I think that for everything that game was, it was very fun to play, and like, I had a good time. I think I'll definitely be replaying it and playing different routes as well. So, oh, hi, Scott! I love his gay little swim trunks. Look at him go. Exactly, Iggy. Well, it is 3 p.m. and I know that that's not like a super long stream, but I did talk about how I'm going to be streaming for a slightly less amount of time for now, because I just get really like drained when I stream in terms of like my energy, and it was making it so that anytime I streamed, I couldn't do really anything for the rest of the day because I was so tired, and I didn't want that to be the case. So we are going to find somebody to raid, and we are going to head out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. If you missed the first half of our playthrough and you're interested in it, the VOD is still up on this channel, or I also have a VOD YouTube channel that you can watch all of my previous VODs on. There's a couple missing because Twitch did this fun little thing where it stopped giving me 60 days storage even though I'm a Prime Gaming user, and it deleted like a month's worth of my VODs. So that was super fun and quirky of Twitch to do. We are going to raid out, let me see really quickly. Oh, we are going to raid out to a person that I actually met in Dead by Daylight, and he is super nice. So go say hello to him. I love you guys so much. It was so nice to meet you as well, Zay. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us. I hope you are able to join us in the future when I play other games. But thank you everyone for being here. I love you all so much. You have been wonderful. So here are the raid messages. If you are not subbed, you can use our standard raid message with the free to use raid emotes, but if you are subbed, you can use the sub raid emotes. I'm gonna copy and paste that so that you get the proper emotes coming with it. There you go, that's what that looks like. And thank you, Iggy. I'm gonna send you all to Glitch Mercer PW. This is a person that I actually met playing Dead by Daylight, and they were absolutely wonderful. He's a very lovely person. And he plays a lot of Dead by Daylight killers, so if you're interested in that, go check him out. Say hello. It's the first time we've ever raided him, so remember that when we raid new people, I'm not familiar entirely with their content, so they may have explicit content in terms of language, graphic content, stuff like that. Keep that in mind. But I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Make sure you're spreading love, spreading positivity, and spreading puppy girl supremacy, because gotta keep that in mind. That's always important. Of course, Daniel by Iggy, I love you guys so much. Goodbye!